Green friends, hope you're doing well. Hope you have a good day. I was gonna fly this morning with my BO-105, which you see here, and my Motion RC rotor scale Huey, but it got super windy. Well, it rained first, super windy. So I am inside doing my next fun thing is modifying this helicopter by adding more lights. Well, this one doesn't come with any lights. It only got a little status light on the controller, and that's about it. So I've been doing research on where the lights on this helicopter, and it's very little. Oops, excuse me for the squeaky noise. You have the red on this side, the green on this other side, and then it also have a slow flashing red on top here, and then some of them has a flashing red right here, about here, and that's about it. So this light kit that I have from AliExpress or Amazon that you can get, it has 8 set of lights, green and red navigation light, 2 flashing red, 2 flashing white, and 2 solid white. So that's 8 lights in total. So I've been looking, it's like, man, I want to utilize all the lights as much as I can, 4 lights out of 8, I'm not, not really happy. So been digging around a lot, and some helicopter has flashing whites right around here on both sides, and then some of them has a like a searchlight in the front. So to make sure I can add a minimum of 6, I of course have to take the internal out and see if we can fish the wire from the tail all the way to the front of the helicopter. Right now it has 2 screws down here, which is underneath of this module here, and then of course the wires is blocking the screw in the front, which is crazy. I mean, I wish they extend the platform out a little bit so that you can access the screw a lot better, but we will work around that. It's the same thing that happened on the BO-206 that I have. And then you have 2 more screws on top holding down the drive unit of this helicopter. So let's take this thing apart and look down the tunnel, and hopefully this is doable. Oh, another thing is that on the BO-206 they have the navigation light on the tail fin or the rear stabilizer also, and the same thing is here. So it's really skinny. So I'm gonna take a chance of me drilling from here all the way through in a straight line or semi-straight line without deviating to break through of this stabilizer fin. Of course I have to do it on both sides, and hopefully I have a steady hand and a good drill bits, and then hopefully the wires are small enough to go through. The wire is this thick comparing to the fin. Yeah, maybe not a good idea. Unless I unwind the wire, make it flat for a certain distance, and then rewind it up, but we'll cross that bridge as soon as I take the drive unit out, and then go on from there. And then of course another problem I have is the light holder is pretty big, so I might not use it on the rear stabilizer. I might just hot glue it down, not hot glue, use some kind of glue to hold it down. Right here, there's how big it is. Like that. You can see it right there. So it's a lot bigger. There we go. Yeah, And then the light is pretty long. Compare. So we will see. We will see. Right now it is the planning stage, and of course you want to plan out as much as you can and hope for the best. I'll be right back. All right, on another note, I forgot to mention that I will be powering this light kit from one of the channels over here. Thanks to Bronco. He has a longer name than that, but I want to butcher his name, so we'll just say Bronco, and we'll type out the whole name on the video. So we're gonna power the transmitter ready. Plug on this power here. It's initializing. Probably got those GPS signal in the house. And we're gonna plug the wire in. All right, we're gonna plug the wire in. Just like that. You see the light is powered from the helicopter and with no additional battery, external battery. So, and these lights are LED, so I doubt that would drain a lot of power from the helicopter. And Bronco said that he has many flights with this system in, so he doesn't worry about it's malfunctioning. So that's great, perfect. That's one less thing that for you to worry about. All right, I've unplugged the motor, the thermal motor wire from the main drive unit, unscrew all the screws out, and then it was really snug, so I had to yank it really hard to pull the whole drive unit out. And it is what it looks like, the whole drive unit. Pretty simple, but very cool. Put it aside, make sure you don't drop it. And then you can see down the tunnel. Oh no. Deep down inside the tunnel. Whoa, sorry. Let's see, I'm not sure you can see it or not. But there's a cross beam that goes from the left and right rear stabilizer way back there. Let's see, you can zoom in. Let's see, you can see it. There you go. So as long as I hit that beam and put my wires in front of the beam, I should be good. You know, put the wires before, drill holes before or after the beam, that should be good. All right, that's a little curveball that I didn't expect to see, but you know, that's for more, you know, adding rigidity to the rear stabilizer. We will, I would have to double check to see where it's at. But for this part, I would take the motor out to see where I can drill the holes to add the lights back here and drill down here. And hopefully I can figure out where is the cross beam is at for the rear stabilizer. All right, buddy, I took the tail motor out, drill a hole from here through so I can put the red flashing light on top. I still haven't decided on the lights on the side of this stabilizer yet. There's a wooden beam or whatever material they have go from here to here. It's about 1 inch wide. So I'm not sure I want to put the lights on this side more toward the front because it's a little realistic. So I might do the red and green in the front, like the Huey. So here we go. Let's see. Put a packing tape, mark the holes, pretty close in the middle. And here we go. Don't drill the wire. The LED lights come with a little clip to mount onto the fuselage. Since this portion of the tail is really thick, I won't be using that. I'm just gonna put the light directly onto the hole that I'm mounting there and put some glue to hold it in later. So it will be, light is this big, and then the drill size about that big. Do a few holes, step it up to different sizes slowly. So put packing tape onto the area where I drill the holes, and the packing tape peel the clear coat off my helicopter fuselage. That's nuts. You know, it didn't happen on the BO-106, but it happened on this one. So I'm find a way how to glue it back down so that would be normal looking somewhat. I mean, from afar it doesn't really matter, but you know, up close, this kind of stinks. All right, here's the finished product. I got the red nav light on this side and the green one on this side. There's a flashing red on the bottom, flashing white right here, and then a flashing red on top. And then there are two white lights inside, which I haven't decided on what to do yet. I might turn that into a spotlight somehow, somewhere, but that's the finished product. Thank you much for watching. Hope you have a good day. Until next time. Bye-bye.